Okay, I don't know. My battery is going to die very soon. You're not going to believe this, though. I had to come on. You're not going to believe this. And if you're getting here, okay, you're not going to believe this. I was just on live. Okay, I'm sorry to come right back on, but you're not going to believe this. You want to hear something? You want to hear the craziest freaking thing that just happened? And I can't even believe this just happened. You know when I was on the live with you guys? And you said, oh, we buffered. Oh, we buffered. Oh, we buffered. And I said, someone's calling me. Someone was freaking calling me. On the third time, I answered, but I didn't hear anything. Then I hung it up. When I got off the live, I called the number back. It said, I'm sorry, this number's been disconnected. Okay? So I thought, gosh, why did they call 3 times? It's right on my phone, that number 3 times. I go down and I tell Jimmy. I said, Jimmy, when I was live, this number here called me 3 times. He said, what number was it? I told him. He said, that's Ray's old number, not the number he had now, like the number he had right before the one he had now. Okay, I said, that's impossible. Go get my phone, because I put it on the charger, right? Because it was going to die. And he goes, I'm telling you, that's Ray's old number. I'll show you in my phone. So he pulls it up, and it's Ray's number. And then I even put it into my computer, and my son's name comes up. That number called me 3 times during the live. How does that happen? And then I felt bad. I said to Jimmy, because the first time I didn't recognize the number. I thought it was, and then the third time it called, I said, hello, hello, and I didn't hear anything. And now, how does that happen? How does that happen? How can that happen? I'm freaked out. How does that happen? I don't know. Oh God, that is. And I called it back. I called it back like 3 times. The first time it was giving me a busy signal, and then it said, you've reached this is Verizon Wireless. The number you have reached has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you reached this recording in error, and I can't believe it. I'm so freaked out by that. Because I didn't recognize the number at first. And then when I said it to Jimmy, I thought I recognized the last 4 digits, but I just thought it was something. And he said, wait, what number was it? He said, that's Ray's old number. God, I feel like that lady in the Twilight Zone. I don't know how something like that happens. I hope it's just not somebody trying to screw with me that, I don't know, put his name in there and got his number and put on one of those spoofers to try to see. My mind goes like immediately to that or something. I just freak. Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to take it as what it is. I don't know. That is the strangest thing ever. Because I don't know how he would do something like that. How could that even be possible for him to do something like that? How could he do that? How could he do that? When I was on the live, somebody said, please repeat it. When I was on the live, oh my gosh. When I was on the live, I gotta sit back for a second, I'm like freaking out. There was 3 interruptions. Somebody said, we're buffering. And I said, yeah, because there's some call coming through. Or I might not even have said there's some call coming through. But the 3rd time I answered the call because it came through 3 times and I didn't recognize the number. And I answered it, not on speaker, like I didn't put the phone in my ear. I just said, hello, hello, hello. And I didn't hear anything. So then I hung it up. And then I went back, I finished the live, and I went downstairs and I said to Jimmy, someone called me 3 times from this number. And I was calling it on the way down. The first time there was a busy signal, and the second time I got the Verizon wireless thing, and then I got the Verizon wireless thing again on the 3rd time. And when I told him the number, he said, oh my gosh, what number is it? He said, I'm positive that's Ray's old number. I said, how could it be Ray's old number? He said, I'm positive it's Ray's old number. I'm positive it is. So he looked in his phone. He said, here it is. So I said, go bring me my phone because I put it on the charger. I thought I memorized the numbers wrong, that my mind was playing tricks on me and telling me that number was his. So I pulled up the number and there it was. And then I even put that number in the computer and my son's name came up for that number. So it was his old phone number before the one he has now. How can that happen? How can that literally happen, though? I just don't want somebody to be screwing with me. It's incredible. I can't believe something like that. It wasn't even the number he had now. It was his old number. That's just, that's so crazy. God. That's so crazy. I want to accept it. I want to accept it. I just. No. This is a number that he had. Oh my gosh, he hasn't had this number, that number that called in, probably in 2 or 3 years. Probably in 2 or 3 years. Maybe more, maybe more. You've had way too many coincidences, believe us. He used that number because it was disconnected, so you would know. Oh, God. Because his other number is still connected. I don't know how something like that happened. That is bizarre, but I had to tell you. I'm just like, I have to say something. I have to tell you this would happen because I just hope it wasn't some well-meaning person, saying, oh, poor Carolyn needs a sign. You know what I'm saying? Poor Carolyn needs a sign. Let me go and maybe I can put her son's name in and who knows, get his phone number and I'll call her on a spoofer and I'll make her seem like I'm calling, But I think if they would have done that, they probably would have gotten his recent number. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's too wild. Who would think to do that, right, Teresa? I'm going to believe it was. I'm going to believe it was. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how it's possible. I don't know how it's possible that he could do that. And I feel terrible that I disregarded the call twice. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. I just wanted to tell you my phone is going to die, but I had to tell you this. I had to tell you this. I'm going to go back in the live and see where those interruptions were coming through. I don't know. That's so surreal. But you know someone that happened to? How does it happen, right? How does it happen? How does it happen? I don't know. All right, well, I thought I'd tell you because that is just crazy. That is absolutely crazy. 3 times. And I have it. I'm going to take a screenshot of my missed calls. 11:33, 11:33, and 11:35 Eastern Time. It's crazy. Oh. And I'm shaking from it because I can't believe it. I thought Jimmy had the number wrong because when he said, I thought he had the 1846 right, and he said something about the first 3 numbers, and I said, no, they're this, and he said, wait a minute, he said, still, no, that's his old number. That's his old number. He said, I still have it in my phone. And then I even put it in the computer and my son's name came right up. I don't know how. But thank you for listening, and this is just crazy. This is just absolutely crazy. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that happened. That's when it buffered. That's when it buffered. That's what he was calling, yeah. I don't know how that happens. That's unbelievable. But yeah, thanks guys. I will talk to you later. Thank you. God bless. I love you guys. My phone's gonna die. I have to go. Thank you so much. I wanted to tell you. Thank you.